Rent to rent goals, how to set them. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, hang on a minute, this is just this weird goal stuff. Nobody cares. I'm not setting goals. Make sure you watch this video. Trust me, it's a game changer. Simon here, rent to rent specialist and mentor. And over the past few years, I've built a 7-figure, okay? That's £1 million plus rent to rent revenue business. And I set up this channel to give back and help you. Now, look, I'm not going to keep you long, but what I'm going to tell you, it sounds, hairy fairy, but trust me, this stuff is life changing. And I just realized. So what tends to happen is you want to get into property. You know property is a good idea. So you'll set this really loose goals such as, oh yeah, ideally I want to get into property and be doing that full time. And you never do the math. You never really figure out what that looks like and what you're going to need to do, even if it's just little actions every day to achieve that. That's the first thing. The second thing I've realized is that I believe words are powerful and you speak things into existence. Have you ever had a situation whereby you might do it in a negative way? You're going to say, oh, I'm going to do this because I know that's about to happen. You know what I mean? Oh, that's bound to happen. And then what happens? That happens. So you almost think it or speak it into existence. And therefore, the reverse is true. So why not use the power of law of attraction or whatever you want to call it for your own good? And I did this. I've done this a number of times recently, and I've not overly thought about it because I'm not really like that. But I just consistently said these affirmations and I've put it out there and I've written it down or I've had something on my screensaver and then it's happened. So if you want to get into property, rent to rent, whatever it is, speak it into existence. Say, do you know what? I'm going to get £5,000 a month by the end of the year. And let's talk about what that means. And just keep saying it, keep telling people. And people will look at you like you are mental. They'll be like, yeah, right, whatever. But trust me, once your sort of inner eye, okay, or the third eye, or whatever you want to call it, your hippie juice, once that gets a hold of your goals, it's going to make them happen. And I would challenge you right now, another great thing to do is to write all your goals down, all right? Stick them on the wall or write all your goals down if you're a little bit more low key and just email yourself the goals. So it's time stamped and forget about them. Forget about them, but just start moving subconsciously. And this time next year, have a look. And if you meant them, and if you made sure that they had a timestamp and you could measure them, you may just surprise yourself and achieve them. But whatever you do, don't just loosely say, I want to be in property this year. Tell me the maths, break it down, set the goals, share them below. I'll give you feedback. I'll help you any way I can. All right? Hope you found this useful. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.